YouTube. It's okay. You're not usually the one who gets a little weird. It's okay. Hello. Hi. And welcome back to the Somnium Files. Sorry about last week. Didn't have a microphone. If you weren't at the Ace Attorney stream earlier this week, you don't know, but I had to fight with Amazon over where it was because they lost it. I did get a refund. It's fine. It's just annoying. Shouldn't have been that big of a deal. But we're back. This is accidentally turning into an every other week series because next Saturday I'm also gone. I have a photo shoot. Unless it gets canceled from a downpour. But it doesn't look like it's going to. Which is exciting. Anyway. Last time we began the game. It is a murder mystery. We are solving the case of Shoko Nadami, who is someone that our protagonist, Kaname Date, knows. How he knows her is still a little ambiguous, but he is taking care of Shoko's daughter, Mizuki. Currently Mizuki is mute in the hospital, like out of commission. So we can't really get any information from her. But we did track the phone call to report the body, I believe it was, to a guy named Ota. And that led us to a girl named Iris, who is a teen internet idol. Hi, Nem. And she is blackmailing us so that we will take her to the scene of the crime because she wants to go. She's kind of giving a kid who's never been told no in her life. But for some reason, Date is like a little bit endeared to her. So that's where we are. Didn't get too far. And we met Aiba, of course, and Boss, my wife. But Aiba, our friendly little AI ball. All right. Hold on. Wire. All right, let's get into it. Now that we've recapped. Oh. An autosave. Will this be... Okay, this should still be fine. And it shows us, I forgot, with these little, when you load a game, it shows what you were doing last time. It's kind of a reminder. We met Ota's mom. Ota, who makes up fake Twitter accounts. Iris, who blackmailed us, like I said, into bringing her to the case, or to the scene of the crime for the case. And now we're driving. Yay. Dashboard. The dashboard. The dash has a ton of stuff built in. It has the speedometer, tachometer, and other meters and gauges.
This ride is pretty rad, huh?
It is indeed rad.
Wheel. This car isn't domestic. It's made in Australia, so the steering wheel is on the right side. That's because they also drive on the left side of the road. Which is...
And Indians use the left, too.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. Just thinking.
Yeah, in Japan they drive on the left with the steering wheel on the right, which freaked me out the first time. I knew getting into a car that was the case, but it still freaked me out because I was like 2 days in and very jet lagged. Anyway, the center console. It's got AC and radio controls in it. This is an older car, but it has the state-of-the-art computer installed in it. Aiba can even remotely control it. Wonder if that'll be important later. Glove box. The glove box.
Hey, you got any guns in here?
No.
I bet you do.
No.
No, not in there.
So you do have a gun.
Why would I keep them in my glove box, you fucking idiot? This is not accessible at all. Alright, I can't lean any more toward her, so I'll keep my little eyes on the road and then do it this way.
Mr. Date, Shouldn't you keep your eyes on the road?
None of your business.
Don't worry about it. I'm a professional.
Forgot auto's on. I'll turn that off for now. Aset, which is her other stage name, is sitting in the passenger seat. Okay.
Questions. What's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
Mm-hmm. But you are a cop, right?
Right? But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
What are you gonna do? Blackmail me again? She might actually.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Just thinking about posting that video.
I didn't even remember that she did that. That's really funny.
Well then, tell me.
Okay, why'd you become an idol?
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous, get on TV, be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet.
Rough.
I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream.
E-girl.
Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes
I
on
forgot
the
about-
terrain to build structures.
I forgot about Shovel Forge. It's
I've been focusing
Minecraft.
a lot on that game lately.
She's a Minecraft
What about being
YouTuber.
on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either.
Okay, let's... Actually, I do want to know about Mizuki.
We're good friends.
Okay.
We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems.
You better not use the B
I'm
word
so
in
much
front of
older
her.
than her, but it really doesn't even
She's a
feel like
baby. What about Ota?
Why do you ask?
Yeah, this game is very
You're
cursed.
Close for an idol and a fan.
Ota is special. He really is like a hero to me.
Hero, huh?
You can do so much better. How did you start working for Lemniscate?
Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
Friend of
Interesting.
Lemon Juice?
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful.
True.
Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy.
Very true.
And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all.
Good.
Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
That's nice that she did it through someone that she knew, because it is such a predatory industry.
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
What?
That's a normal thing to say in a conversation.
I can see into the future. I
Mm,
know when I'm going to die.
very normal.
Just kidding!
Okay, freak.
Hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
Her voice I really like because she sounds so baby because she is. I don't know if her file's in here yet. It should be. Oh, I guess not. Oh, I guess because technically we haven't learned her real name. Skills. Cooking omurice is actually a genuine skill. Okay, you know what? Genuinely, skill. He's a good driver? Nice. But his hobbies... Hey, King. We gotta do something about that one. How old was Renju? He's the only one whose birth or his age isn't divisible by 6. That's so fascinating. Ah, I've never noticed that before. Was that a typo, I wonder? Anyway.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date.
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. The public doesn't know about it.
It's funny.
Oh, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
It's so interesting. She pronounces it Isis, but I know someone with that name and they pronounce it Isis. So I don't know which is correct, or like if it's both.
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris. Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right?
We should get that checked out.
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
He should get that checked out, though. That sounds like he's having side effects from the medication that Iva keeps mentioning. All right, back to Bloom Park.
Excuse me, Yukaname Date?
Oh, you remember me? Actually, okay, I do want to see if she's in here now. Iris. Yay! Okay. Yeah, she's only 18. She's a baby. You'll notice, too, that one of her likes is the occult. Special girl. Yeah, anyway.
That's right.
And the girl?
She's my weird girl, your
She's an important witness
officer.
for this case.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
They probably don't want to pronounce their name like the terrorist. Well, I think also like the person that I know named Isis is not from Canada. Like Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. All right. Let's look around again. Sky. The autumn sky is clear and blue. The air is clear and cold. We're in for another cold fall. The holographic caution tape.
Mr. Date, that horse.
Don't worry about it.
That was stored in the warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
A merry-go-round horse, skewered upside down. It looks pathetic. Grass. It's a bench. I wonder how many couples sat there. Makes me kind of angry for some reason.
Burn all those damn benches if I could.
Where is this anger coming from?
A bench for couples. You should get that checked out. A parasol. There's the Ferris wheel. It still reminds me of a giant eye staring down. A panda ride. The type that you put a coin in.
A black and white bear?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be punished, am I?
What are you talking about?
Danganronpa.
Nothing. Just thinking about a game I like.
That's a cute reference. This game has a lot of references to like other things that Uchikoshi has touched. And Danganronpa is one of them. That's the first Danganronpa reference. There's a couple others if memory serves. At least one other. It's a control room.
Is that a phone booth?
No, it's the control room. This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking. But hey, if you sense any trouble, you can hop in there and change.
How old are you, making that reference?
I suspect that she did not give you her real age, knowing what a phone booth is.
I was gonna make a joke about that too. Like, girl knows what a phone booth is? That's kind of impressive for someone in her generation. About here. Oh, cityscape. Kabasaki District buildings in the distance. Hi. A local cop. How's it going?
It's not looking too great.
Yeah, that's what you said last
We searched all
time.
over here, but we didn't find nothing.
Okay, that's not very helpful. Local cop. Fence. There's a fence around the merry-go-round. Roof. The roof of the merry-go-round. There's a hole in it now from all the years of weathering. This place is so cursed, too. Like, haunted. I just know. Hi. A local cop. Okay, I can't talk to you. That's too bad. I thought I saw something green over here. Beside, yeah, the pole. A metal pole.
I know what you're thinking, Mr. Date. You wanted to see me dance on that pole, huh?
You're a child.
What the hell are you talking about?
A metal pole. I'll pause. Let's talk to Iris. Iris is investigating the horse, looking it over curiously. Oh, the column itself, too. Last night, I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? And with what looks like a murder weapon. Last night, I found Mizuki in there. Okay. Any other things over here? Okay, no. Alright. Oh, dang it. Stop moving. Have you been here before?
When I was younger, but not since it closed.
Okay.
Kabasaki is restricted, right?
Mm-hmm.
No one's supposed to be here.
Yeah. We'll
This
find out
amusement
why.
Park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kabasaki district.
Out-of-pocket dialogue is just how this game is. Also, hi.
It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant.
Yeah.
An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders.
I feel, so just, I know this is fiction, but I feel that this would be even more secure if this were in real life, just based on my own experiences in Japan with places that like are off limits, but it looks like both can be correct. All the English pronunciations are I and the European ones are E. Okay, that makes sense because she's Brazilian. Apparently hieroglyphics don't record the vowels, so it's hard to know how it was originally pronounced. That's so interesting. Okay. Thank you.
Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol.
Okay, I guess that's the in-canon reason why. Okay.
You can even get in by boat.
Alright. So they addressed
Some
that. I
people
forgot.
ignored the evac order and are still living here.
It's been like 4 years since I played
Are
this game.
they okay?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good
But
question.
If anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Yeah.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
What are you doing?
I was trying to find some clues.
Spoken like a weird
Natural
girl.
Detective, huh?
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder.
Yeah, remember when I was like, one of her interests is the occult?
Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something.
Dude, Iris, you would love the coffin of Andy and Lily.
They conducted their ritual here.
Date reminds me of Cloud from Final Fantasy for some reason. That's so interesting. Maybe a little. But he's too gooby.
Hooded figures going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
Why do you think it was a
The
ritual murder?
horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The
Okay.
left eye is the eye of Wajet, and that one is the moon.
Okay.
It's the same idea behind the eye of Providence.
Interesting.
Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Oh, I see. Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, an American $1 bill. We are in
The Eye of
Japan,
Providence
bestie.
is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
She's like a numerologist. Okay, 2 + 2 = 4. And if you have 4 of these, it means death because the word 4 is said as si in Chinese, which means death. And that's why it's a homonym of blah blah. She's
I remember Ota describing the scene.
I bet she would write some banger fanfiction. I bet that she would be better at writing than Ota.
He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket.
We didn't see that. Interesting.
Horus? Providence? Left eye?
Lopez?
There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The
The
yeah.
ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
We did not see that.
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
If Ota's telling the truth,
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Minazuki?
Yeah, sounds like she probably pulled it out. We need Iris fanfic on the coffin of Andy and Lily. Very true.
Hey,
She'd
Iris,
go
I
nuts.
don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
Don't worry about it.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or is she in front of my eyes? She is your eye. Alright, horse.
Last night, Shoko's corpse was on top of the horse.
Right.
It has been removed. The body has been transported to headquarters for autopsy and review.
Mm-hmm. Okay, horse. Shoko's corpse was tied up here. She would go into heavy detail about everything, we just know it. Yeah. Yeah, she would be really into it. She would love the part where you like infiltrate into the cultists meeting. That's an Iris coded game for real. Wait a second.
Iba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick.
But there's not blood on the horse, is there?
Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Oh, so she was killed elsewhere.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse.
Okay.
And it was like this when we found it.
Interesting.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off, either.
That must mean...
Very interesting. I'm not done. Okay. Anything else with the horse? There was no blood on the horse. That must mean she was killed elsewhere. Okay, it's done. Alright. Now what? This is the horse that Shoko's corpse was put on. Okay. Iris, we should go.
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
No, we have important information that we need to
No.
pass on now.
I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Okay, I guess.
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
What the hell?
Get on.
I forgot she
I'll
was
give you
like
a ride
this.
home.
I was like,
Yeah,
yay, Iris.
sure.
And now I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. You're a freak.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
How do you think she would react to the part where they're in the bed? You know what? I think she'd be into it. I don't think she'd care. Ota would feel uncomfortable, but Iris would be like, hell yeah, more, please.
You know, I'm feeling kind of bored.
Seriously?
Like a dashboard. Okay. I just wanted to see if there's any new dialogue, because there was. Sometimes there is. It's worth checking everything. Also, I might get a trophy.
You know how stuff always gets beat up when you put it in here? Don't you wish they could make these things a little nicer?
Agreed. Great take. Probably her best take of the whole game. Alright. Hey, are you good? Iris is sitting in the passenger seat. She seems to be doing okay. How you feeling?
Oh, horrible.
Okay, then we're
Shame.
gonna take you home.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
Okay.
I would put it right back where it came from.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
That reminds me of a part in a recent Game Grumps episode, where Aaron says something like that. He's like, what if I just like threw up in your hands? And, Dan says like, who cares? It made me cry laugh. Yeah, no, she'd be so into that kind of shit. She doesn't care. She strikes me as the type of person who's like, it's fiction, Ota. Like, who cares? And then Mizuki would come home and tell Date about it, and he would be like, Iris? Not around my daughter. Iris opened the passenger window.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%. It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Well, she's on like an SSRI. That can make
Hey,
it feel
Date.
hotter.
They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
Hey, watch it. You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible. My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that.
He's so
Feels
funny.
like I've met you before.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay, okay. The wind feels nice.
It's nice. Like, Date's a goob. He's such a goob, but it's mostly around other adults. He, like, with Iris, he does treat her very much like a kid and, like, is protective of her, which I appreciate. Oh, yeah, I forgot their house is so nice. What the hell? Or is this a house? Oh, you know what? It might just be an apartment. I can't remember. We're about to find out. Anyway.
You should come in.
No,
Okay.
that's alright. I'm gonna head home.
Oh, or not.
Ooh, going home already.
We do have stuff to report. And we have Mizuki to check on. I said my goodbyes and then turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye. This house is familiar. Hey.
Oh, who is this, Iris?
I felt my body freeze. Because that woman, she's... We saw you bleeding out. No, it can't be. It can't be. I feel like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. Why are we dropping frames? As I stood there stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
Are we good? Okay. Don't be annoying. Yeah, we won't get into the discussion of Andy and Lily here, because we'll be here all day, and I want to play game. Hi. Hey, are you, like, okay? Saw you. You were a bloody corpse in my dream.
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
I forgot her name. Is Hitomi? Like, I? Like, that's another word for I? That's so fun.
It's Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
Why does she look high out of her mind? Some people just are
No,
vibing.
Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
She looks so young to be her mom. Yeah, she's been through some stuff. She just also looks young. Like, everybody in this game just kind of looks young. But she's been through some stuff.
Okay.
After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. Also, can we see her profile now? I wonder. Not yet. Okay. Didn't figure. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. Oh, I love the theme of their house. It's the front door. This is definitely a song I put on when I'm writing from time to time. A clock. It's a shoebox. I wonder what they smell like. He's mostly just a degenerate in his own head, thank God.
Are beyond perverted.
But poor Iba has to put up with all of
These
it.
thoughts are private, okay?
It's a shoebox. I want one of these. I got a shoe rack, but actually what I want is that. Mysterious object? There's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. It reminds me of a kind of Datenkoku. What is that object? It's a tabletop calendar, mysterious object on the shelf. A wooden shelf. I can't observe the artwork. That's too bad. A bookshelf. There are no books on it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. I saw it in a catalog before, so I know. It's like an IKEA one. Lamp. The lights are off. Cupboard. There are a lot of dishes. God, I love their house. I wish I lived here. A microwave.
Iba, let me know if you're cold. I'll pop you in there. Warm you up.
I would suggest putting your heart in there first.
She literally is always like, kill yourself.
Date, a riddle.
Okay.
How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
Open the door, put the giraffe in, and close it?
The solution is this. You open the door, put the giraffe in,
Yeah.
and close the door.
Had a stinking suspicion.
What kind of a riddle is that?
Another riddle. How do you put an elephant in the refrigerator?
Isn't it the same answer?
No, you have to take that. You have to take the giraffe out.
Close the
Fucking
door.
idiot! He fell for it.
Incorrect. The giraffe is already inside. You must remove the giraffe before you put the elephant inside. That is the solution.
I remembered.
Riddles could use some work.
Yeah, I've heard that riddle before. Like, I remember hearing it before I played this game, but I don't remember where it was. It must have been like in undergrad or
Sit
something.
here and ask the spirits what they think.
It's not a divining table.
I can't wait to play this game in Japanese, actually. I can't see them from here, but there's probably a sink and a stove on the other side. It's a kitchen counter. There's a door in the back of the room. Oh. There's a drawing on the wall. I wonder if Iris drew this when she was younger. Light switch. Boxes. Phone. Oops. There we go. A telephone in the corner. Oh, there we go.
Flowers.
It's an iris.
An iris.
Yeah, because that's her name.
I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
There are a bunch of different irises I learned recently, because I knew about the winter iris from this game. And there's a bunch of other ones, because they got featured on an Origami re-release cover.
They bloomed just this morning.
Aww.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
This particular iris means that. A winter iris. It means good news and hope. You can see the trees and sky outside. Sorry, I was thinking about hanakotoba. I almost didn't read the line out loud. Hanakotoba can be like really precise. I can see a plant in the corner. No insects, unfortunately. Sorry, Aiba. Plant. A speaker system. 2 speakers in a console. 2 speakers and a long, thin box in the middle. It's like, you know.
Mr. Date? What are you staring at?
Your sound system.
My sound system? What about it?
I was just admiring it. I wish I had one that big.
Right.
A speaker system. Be normal challenge failed, I fear. But it does make me laugh, unfortunately. Unfortunately, he's such a bitch. Iris and her mother, Hitomi, are sitting on the sofa. A coffee table. Workbooks. There are some elementary workbooks on the table, but looking closely, the one in the middle is different. Osagami Sumo Wrestler Dictionary. Or Directory, sorry. Osagami Sumo. There are elementary workbooks and a sumo wrestling almanac on the table. He's such a freak. Steam is rising from the tea. Man, I wish I could still enjoy matcha. Alas, it has too much caffeine for me. Okay, Iris, I'll talk to you first. Iris is looking this way. You seem to be doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
You should...
How am I supposed to react to that?
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
Everyone in this game is weird, actually. You look chipper.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, she always looks kind of no thoughts, head empty. They never fail to turn any piece of dialogue freaky, especially Iris and Date. Yeah, they're the biggest contenders for making something perverted. And Boss. Boss is like classier about it though, you know?
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
A hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are, yeah? What about them?
Okay. Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. Oh, you need me to check them again? I already did, so I guess I can keep going. I already looked at them, game. I forgot if you observe these first, it messes that flow up. Yeah. Okay.
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Are you left-handed?
Is that a Persona 5?
Oh,
You can't just ask people why they're left-handed, Date.
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
it locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
Interesting. How long have you been living here?
Since I was born.
Wow.
And Mom was living here before that.
I see.
I grew up in this house.
That's nice.
I've made a lot of memories here.
You get to claim it after
I
your
thought about moving
parents.
before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Date's super enjoyable. Yeah, I really like his character.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Huh?
Your mom's really cagey. Okay, blah blah. I saw them already. Okay, I guess it's just gonna be like that. I guess I broke it. I saw her. I saw her in my dream last night. No, that's impossible. How old are you?
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
Oh, she's also not divisible by
You were
6.
very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
Wow.
What about your husband?
Oof.
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
Yeah, you are prying.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother.
Yes,
Admirable. Where do you work?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
Hell yeah, girl, you're so strong.
Teacher. Must be a tough job.
For real.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
That's good. You really need to love being a teacher, I think, to be a good teacher. Yeah, I'm glad you understand. This is kind of like my ideal house. I think it might be a condo, though. I think that they live in a, like, apartment building. Because I wouldn't call this an apartment. Most Japanese apartments are small.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Wow.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Me! Me! Anyway.
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
No reason.
You're technically a person of interest, but not of very much interest, I will say. Also, I kind of want to see... My dream is to one day make stamps for this application. Uchikoshi, you're so... dork. A loser. I love that it categorizes some things. The name Shovelforge is a parody of a popular game in the same genre, which I will not mention for legal reasons. King. A state in which the cornea of the eye turns white and cloudy. Common indicator of death. A time of death can be estimated by the condition of the turbidity. That's really interesting. I actually haven't read a lot of these. Boom, boom, oh, TOA. Okay, time of arrival. Interesting. slang for to insult, originally American word, it has found its way into, yeah, disuru. Possibly into an abbreviation of disrespect. Interesting. People with eye dilates on death, yeah. A concert hall or event? Okay, I've never heard that. Dom P, we know her. Oh my god! I've never seen this before. A fraternity founded sometime between the late 16th century and the early 17th century. Publicly, they are an organization devoted to the improvement of moral character, but in reality, that's so Uchikoshi. That's very startling. A symbol from Christian theology depicted as an eye enclosed in a triangle. Providence, meaning divinity and guidance. And an eye that represents God's all-seeing eye that looks down on all humanity. Originally, the Eye of Providence was not defined to be either the right or left eye specifically. However, most depictions of the Eye of Providence today are drawn as the left eye. That's so interesting. When used by the Yakuza, it likely means an illegal or unscrupulous activity. It also has a sexual connotation, but I wouldn't know anything about that. A lemniscate is a curve represented by r to the second power equals a to the second power, cosine 2 theta. I think that's what that is. For the polar coordinate for x to the second power plus y to the second power, all to the second power equals a to the second power multiplied by x to the second power minus y to the second power in the orthogonal coordinate system. If that's still confusing to you, don't worry. It's confusing to me too. The curve has the shape like infinity, and in Japanese is called Renjuke, making it the perfect name for a company that Renju owns. That's so fun. I didn't know that. Wow. Yeah, all these tips. Okay, those I know. That's so fun. Dude, okay, we have to keep reading these. Because it works on the same logic as X-ray machine, you unfortunately cannot use it to see panties. Wow. A secret society allegedly founded in Ingolstadt, Bavaria in 1776. Originally just a private club of university professors and students, but now it has become... Actually, I better stop now before I mysteriously disappear. I didn't know we would be learning mathematics in this either. Yeah. This is secreted on a daily basis by the author. It's very funny. Yeah. Wow. Iconic. Wow. Okay, yeah. We'll have to read the rest of those. Yeah, the soundtrack for this game is on Spotify. It's great. Okay. Nice meeting you.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading
I
home.
have shit to do. His fit is so good. I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely. These are actually funny. Yeah, they're so good. Uchikoshi's awesome.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
But
Sorry.
because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
What?
Anyway, be seeing you.
He calls her his roommate because he doesn't want to admit that that's like his adopted kid. His fit reminds me of Joker. Is that a Persona 5 reference? If I had a...
Excuse me.
If I had $1 for every time a
I should head
blonde
home.
man, attractive blonde man wore black and
Alright.
purple together, I'd have $2, which isn't a lot, but it's interesting that it's happened twice. He's got that Clavier Gavin color palette almost. I like Date's shade of purple a little bit more though. It's more purpley purple. Got more blue in that purple. You never see it coming. You'll see. Okay, yeah, okay, now we have it. He told me. Okay, yay. There she is. She likes okonomiyaki. Let's fucking go. She likes watching zombie movies? Hell yeah. Skills. Plays the video game involving shooting down alien invaders. She's awesome. She's such a girl boss. God, I love her. I can't believe I forgot her name. Anyway.
Good idea.
Oh, I have to like talk to myself. That's right. Hold on. The dash.
Dashboard.
Dashboard.
The dash. Oh, hey, Iba's in. She's charging. That's so fun. Iba's fitted into the center of the wheel. Center console.
Do
Love
you hide
box.
your
Oops.
risque reading material in there, Date?
Not at all. Why would I hide them there?
That's not a good hiding space. He's kind of right. Passenger seat. It's empty. No one. Now who is this handsome gentleman? Oh, it's me.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Maybe. Play game.
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy.
Okay.
I spy something round.
Iba.
My eyeball. Correct. I win.
Yes.
I will terminate you.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
He's just like me for real. I do go talk around my house to myself sometimes. I can see myself through Iba. Iba's charging right now. She doesn't have a built-in generator. That means that I have to charge her sometimes. Alright. Let's hear the timeline of events.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
Don't. We can't talk about Akechi. I spend so much time talking about him lately.
Message to Mizuki.
Those are two characters I'm so obsessed with, honestly. Those are Pookies. It's actually crazy. I was thinking about, like, I love both of those characters so much. I barely have any art of either of them at all. And the art that I do have is not art, like, hanging on my walls. And I was like, oh, I gotta fix that when I go to the event in April. Oh. Anyway. Okay, so time of death was about 5 p.m. yesterday. Mizuki received a now message that asked her to come to the park after, presumably after she died. So we can assume that's probably the killer. 8:10 is when she calls Ota, and then they go. Ota left her. Ota reports the crime because he dropped his fucking phone. First responders arrived. That was when we came at 10:50. Okay.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Iba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
Okay. Let's talk about the bloodstains.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene.
Mm-hmm.
Shoko was killed somewhere else and then brought there to be displayed.
Mm-hmm. It looks like she was also probably
Mizuki couldn't have done it.
lying down when she died because of the way the blood is spread into her jacket. Because she was stabbed down in her abdomen, but this blood is spread up pretty far, like into her outfit, into her chest. And so it's, if she had been sitting up the entire time when she was being stabbed and then like died and was sitting there, if she had been upright the whole time, some blood would have gone up because like her outfit would have absorbed it, but it would not have gone up that far, I think. It would have gone more down, like down her legs and everything because of gravity.
She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
Yeah, she had the ice pick.
Part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
But that means she's still
I knew that from the start.
she's still like a
She would
witness,
never put her hands on her own mother.
which
She
is
doesn't have what it takes to
terrible
kill
for her. Okay, let's talk about the corpse before we get into the Mizuki stuff.
The estimated time of death.
Do you see
was
what I mean?
yesterday,
Do you see what I mean about the
around
blood,
5
though?
PM.
Like, that's such an important detail. She's not stabbed up into her breast, but the blood is all the way up there, which means that she had to have been lying down, or at least like maybe she died upside down, right? But because of the way that the blood is flowing from her eye, and because that was removed when she was still alive, I don't know, it's strange. Anyway,
The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
fascinating. Okay, keep going.
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime. Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately,
Yeah, they're proud of it.
Our perp wants the limelight.
or is attempting to send some kind of message.
Keep going.
The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
Ugh.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call
That's
it.
okay, I laughed.
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again,
Okay.
and I noticed something strange.
Alright.
Something strange?
Show me.
There were no cars.
Oh!
Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you
That's
sure?
weird.
I am.
Then how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
Interesting. This is such a good mystery. Even though I already know where it's going, I'm noticing like new details. Yeah, I mean, she's pretty typical Android character, but she's one of my favorites, Aiba. I do like Sophie, but I haven't played Strikers myself.
Welcome back.
I've just watched someone else play
I
it.
brought her here after her examination was over.
Oh, my daughter. Baby! Hey! Oh, she does
She
not
said
look
anything?
well.
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital.
Okay.
Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
Ooh,
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing.
I love her.
You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Fuck yes! Finally! We finally get into the gameplay mechanic. Yeah, Mizuki's going through it, I fear. Show me him. Show me him! Wife. Yeah! Yeah!
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of furniture is often used for pile drivers in professional wrestling.
Now where on earth did you learn that?
There are various things on the table. I opened it up. It's completely packed with books. Huh. They're all homoerotic BL manga and gay romance novels. Interesting, Pewter. Interesting. He's literally just like me for real. The first cabinet that you can see when you walk into my apartment is BL, by the way. So Pewter's gay, by the way. A CRT monitor.
Date, look.
What?
It's the girl from that horror movie, coming out of the well.
What the hell are you talking about?
A CRT monitor. No one crawled out of it. Yet. Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor. The door to the sink room. Just a chair. There is nothing on the monitor. Look at all that. A binder full of papers. Hell yeah, he has taste. Yeah. It looks like the manual for the sink machine. There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as the sink machine. I'll talk to you in a second, Pewter. I want to observe. I want to see. A locker.
Searching. Classic. Alternative. Progressive.
That's rock.
That's bad. A locker in the corner of the room. The jokes in this game are sometimes so stupid. I love this game. The humor is so camp. The exit. Or the entrance, depending. Alright, I guess there's nothing else. God, this soundtrack does go crazy, though. Oh, hi, boss. Boss is watching Mizuki through the glass. Did we get Renju's permission?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
Uh-oh. That's suspicious.
I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
Oh, yeah.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
And they
Why
didn't
would he-
detain him? Because
I don't know.
wouldn't he be, like, the most suspicious? Like, did they clear him? That's so silly. Any progress?
You're asking me that now?
Yes.
I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress.
Okay, jeez, don't get
Maybe
mad at
Mizuki
me.
saw something at the scene.
Okay, I love
Maybe
you.
she went inside that merry-go-round to hide.
Okay, let's kiss it
She
out.
isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
Yes. You're always right. I get it.
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her.
Okay.
Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental,
Yeah, no shit.
which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her. You're the only one who can.
Where did my let's kiss about it come? Oh, I'm in love with Boss. I have a signed print from Allegra Clark. That was the 69th print. Oh yeah, that was the thing I meant to send you yesterday, Nen. That was the 69th print. And and she wrote on the back that it was the 69th print and was like about it, and I was like, unfortunately, I'm so in love with you. Let me send that. Hey, listen. Go big or go home. She's in the age range of women that I would date. By the way. In case you even care. Where is she? Absolutely. Less than 10 years older than me? Absolutely. We're kissing. Maybe even with tongue. And what are you gonna do about it? This is my house. Hi, Pewter. That's Pewter. His real name is Amanoma, but he goes by Pewter here. 36 years old. He's a member of Abyss, like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Aiba. He's her caretaker in a way. Aw, single dad. About Aiba.
Hey, Pewter? About Iba. Could you do something about her personality?
I was not
Something
there.
about it?
I was not there when I got the signature. My friend got it for me. Otherwise, I would have been like, down on one knee, like, yeah, She wrote, haha, nice. Yeah. Wait, Allegra Clark is in her 20s? No way.
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more
thought she was around my age.
ladylike.
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Yeah,
So
I was
you
gonna say
were
Allegra's around my
listening,
age. I'm not in my 20s. You couldn't pay me to go back. How's Mizuki doing?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
Nah, Boss is in her 40s. She's 42.
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Then why are you dressed like a Pokemon villain? I love you so much. Gay people are crazy.
We are ready to begin.
Says a lesbian.
Date, go to the sync room.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Date, Mizuki is reacting.
I wouldn't be as interested in Boss if she was in her 20s. I'll be so honest. I do not find myself attracted to people who are younger than like 30. And honestly, younger than like my age for the most part. I just don't. I'm sorry. Anyway,
Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
it's okay, Pookie. I love
Date,
you.
try to calm her down.
How do I
Okay.
do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
Hi, honey. I love you. The subject's chair. The person sitting here is the subject of the sinking. The sinker's chair. The person sitting here does the sinking. The sink machine. Dude, this would be so cool if this existed in real life. I'm glad that it doesn't because I feel like it would be used for evil only. But this is such a cool technology that they came up with. Hi! Pewter is watching me through the glass.
Agent Date, please. Mizuki needs you.
It's not even that. It's I don't know, just like I don't know, it's probably had something to do with my mommy issues. Hi. I love you.
Why are you talking to me right now?
Because I love you. Okay, bye. Also, I want to see if I can get a trophy touching everything in the game. Okay. No, I think I already fucked that up anyway. Alright, hi. Mizuki is lying on the chair.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research. There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything. People that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people?
We
We
pry.
have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
Let's talk about this first.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
At least physically.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
Alright. Wait, you have mommy issues? Yeah, who doesn't? People with normal moms? That's
Sinking is what we
crazy.
call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them. Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
When this is all over... Let's get fucking stew.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up?
Yeah.
But it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more heartwarming story, or...
Maybe that's just their relationship,
Sorry,
Iba.
I'm really bad at this.
Date, her heart rate is steadying.
Aww.
EEG is stable.
Aww.
Date, get into position.
Okay, let me get some water and then we will. Be right back.
Let's begin.
Oh, yay!
Special agent, I forgot to mention one thing.
Say the thing. Say the thing, Pewter.
I added a new feature to the sync system.
New feature.
You'll learn more when you see
Oh,
it.
okay, never mind.
It's very useful.
Say the thing.
Sure, got it.
When is he gonna say the thing? No, I usually go with ramen or stew. I actually don't know what the dialogue is for the other two.
Date, you ready?
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world.
Yay, he said the
Any
thing!
longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
We're counting on you.
Well then, let's begin.
Hacker voice. I'm in. Yay! I'm excited. I love the syncs. They're stressful, but I like them. 6 minutes is so stressful. It's okay. It's not as bad as you think it'll be. Boss reminds me of Sae. Yeah, I also am in love with Sae, but I think I like Boss more. I think Sae is a better character maybe, but I like Boss personally more. Her unhinged nature really calls
What
to
was
me.
that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
I love
Well,
you.
if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning in a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed. So it only appears as though time has stopped.
She's not naked. She's got a little
Are you
dress
familiar
on.
with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
Uchikoshi.
This is
He's
similar
at it
to
again.
that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
let's get started.
Let's be silly.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Yay! She said the thing! Get ready for the 999 sound effect. Hell yeah. Oh. Okay. Sink it in the pain. Heal Mizuki's heart. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Okay.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
True.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Oh, wiggling.
Iba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
There's a 6-minute limit. Yeah, we know. Whenever we move or perform an action, that is when time is used. If we're standing still, it moves very slowly, which is nice. It's told in seconds, which you get used to. So let's
Ice
interact.
pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
So in these, as I pointed out before, you kind of have to think about the logic of the person whose somnium you're in. So in this case, what Mizuki did when she saw the ice pick in her mom's eye was pull it out. So I believe that's the correct answer, even though it's a
Right.
longer,
No one would want to see their mother like this.
a longer. Yeah.
It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
Oh, the control booth. Yippee. Nice. That one's easy. And then you get these things called timies. Which is...
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
important.
Our next step must be to remove it. Date, we got a time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think they explain it.
Timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time.
Uchikoshi will always be
Using this,
famous to
you
me.
can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Yeah, so these are strategic pieces. So even though it says 6 minutes, and you have these things that are like 20 seconds, 30 seconds long, with the timies, you can cut the time in half, or divide it by 4, or like depending on whatever the timey bonus is. You can also get negative timies, which can fuck you over. But sometimes those are used very symbolically, which is fun. You're only allowed to have 3 of them at a time, but they're a one-time use, so you can you can use one on an action and then gain another timey from that action. All right, so you might notice that there is a split in the path here.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
I'm trying to open it.
What is your plan once I am inside?
I don't know.
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Aw,
Just try it.
you're no fun. Oh, this is the right place to go. I didn't realize. So we're about to do
Expect to see
something
this inside.
that this game is known for. Uchikoshi generally is really well known for this, and this is something that I really like about his games, and I think more games should have this. but there are branching paths. So, all paths will lead to the true ending, but we have to take some other paths first. So you guys can help me choose which path to take.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
Yeah, which one should I
Looks like there's
touch?
something inside them. Take a look.
There is the balloons. The balloons or the... I have no idea. The left or the right? I know what I like. I know what I like to do, but you guys choose. I've done both, so. Right path? Okay. You say so. Let's do it.
A bird cage with blown up rubbers inside.
You don't call them that,
There is
please.
also a deflated rubber on the floor.
Don't call them
Could you
that.
please not call it rubber? You can
Okay.
say balloon.
I do not understand. It is clearly rubber.
Please.
All right. Let's use it and lift. Oh, wait. No. Use. There we go. Forgot to hit use.
This will be easy.
Glad to hear it.
What? But it was so heavy.
All right. The path has been chosen. I'm excited. I think I remember which path this is.
But nothing happened.
Oh? What is this?
A deflated balloon.
So if you are playing this game and you want to like retry, you might have noticed it when I paused, but you can go back to a checkpoint. But the further back you go, the more retry slots it takes, and you can only do 3. If you restart the whole thing, that's starting over from the very beginning. That's like it says, if you are like running out of time and you're almost done, you how do I say? Like, you're better off just restarting instead of trying the retries. All right.
A deflated rubber.
I told you, please call it a balloon.
What are you getting so worked up about?
Let's see. I'll use a... Let's try blowing this one up. Is this the path I prefer?
Understood.
I don't know. That's a hard question to answer. This is making me nervous.
Huge.
Yeah, that makes me
Wish your
nervous.
boobs were that big.
Are you serious? Those are obscenely large for a human. Well, I suppose I am not technically human.
So...
Date, please, be quiet.
Nice.
You were able to get out?
Perhaps the balloon was the key.
I remember now. A story I heard from Mizuki a while back. One time when Mizuki was just a little girl, Shoko bought her a balloon. It was one of the nice helium ones. But the string slipped through her hand. The balloon sailed up into the sky. Shoko snapped. She scolded Mizuki for hours. Maybe that's why. Mizuki put the balloons inside the birdcage. That way they could never fly away again. But I guess Aiba and I made her relive a painful memory.
Alright, now that the birdcage is off, let's get Mizuki.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speed?
Horse tornado! Hold. I have to take a picture and send it to my friend. Her nephew forgot the word for a carousel recently and called it a horse tornado. And that's canon to me now. That's just what it is.
Time, you can go in, right?
But I cannot stop time while I'm moving.
Oh, right. Guess we gotta figure out how to stop it from spinning.
I never use the map. I'll be so honest. I, like, can't remember the last time I used the map. There's the head. This thing is spinning,
The
so...
panda is floating.
This Somnium is definitely one of the easier ones. They kind of point you in which direction you're supposed to go. Anyway, let's do this.
Wear it? Like this?
Horse tornado. Seriously, horse tornado is perfect. I knew this was wrong, but I just like the animation.
Unknown.
I guess that was a waste of time.
That's okay. It was funny.
It was kind of fun, though.
We do it for the giggles. All right.
The panda is floating.
Yeah, it only cost me 5 seconds. Let's... I think we need to kick it away. We'll find out.
All right. What
Nice.
is this?
Merry-go-rounds can fly?
Horse tornado!
Dante, over there.
That's what I'm fucking saying. Oh. Oh.
Iris? Why? Why is Iris...
She appears to be frozen.
What the hell is going on?
What the fuck?
What is this?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Why do you never keep quiet? Is this fun for you? Giving your mother a hard time? That hurts! That hurts! Please stop! I'm sorry! Why are you here? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! If you weren't here, everything would be fine. I'm sorry! Apologizing means nothing! Say something! Don't make me into the bad guy! But... What's that look, huh? Ow! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! It's all your fault. You. I wish you had never been born.
Mizuki's voice. The other voice is likely...
Damn. What's going on here? Iba, look out!
What? I was about to become a pancake.
Is that a Persona 5 reference?
Bed and breakfast.
That frozen iris does intrigue me. But Mizuki first.
Let's get to Mizuki while the merry-go-round is stopped.
If you choose the correct answer as your final action, you can exceed the 360-second time limit. So basically, if you're at 0, or like if you're at 1 second, and the action will take 20 seconds, it's okay if you go over 19. Because it's correct and it will end the Somnium, which is really nice. More than 1 second when you clear, you get a prize. No boss, anything but that. That's funny. Anyway, hi Mizuki.
It's Mizuki.
Don't worry, I'm going so fast. Let's speak kindly. I think she needs it.
Mizuki, can you hear me? We will protect you, Mizuki. We will always be there for you. So, it's all right now.
Hey, Do you think we can use that speaker? Maybe she needs to hear her mother's voice.
Mizuki. Mom loves you, Mizuki. I love you. I am so glad that you were born. So glad.
Hey, do you hear something?
Is that a phone ringing?
Where's it coming from?
Date, don't! You can't stay any longer!
I forgot that was like that. I know I was making jokes about the mommy issues thing earlier, but like, I wasn't expecting. I forgot about that completely. Let's move on. I remembered that her mom was abusive. I just didn't remember that that's where we saw it and heard it. Keitai. That's an easy Japanese word. It means cell phone.
Are you okay?
I can understand Mizuki somewhat. My mom was never physically abusive to me.
Mizuki.
Okay. Yeah, this route is an interesting one that we ended up on first.
She's still traumatized.
Shut up, Peter. I did my best. Of course she's still fucking traumatized, guys. She saw her mom's corpse. She pulled something out of the eye socket of her mom's corpse.
Iba, call Iris's phone. It's urgent.
Why the rush?
Please, just call.
But this is, when I first played this game, this was the route I got first as well. And I think it's a very fascinating route to do first.
This is Kaname Tate from the MPD. I met you earlier today.
Oh, Date. Is something wrong?
Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Can you tell me why?
Who cares why? This is a direct order from the police.
You mean a personal order?
Okay. But if I do, will you play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow?
No.
Then go on a date with me.
A date?
If you promise me we'll go on a date, I'll stay home and not say a peep. If you don't promise me, then I'll wander around the city dragging a heavy suitcase.
All right. Understood.
Understood?
Great! Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Fine. Just don't go outside, okay? If anything happens, call me immediately. My number is...
I have it in my history. See ya!
What was that? A phone call?
It's nothing.
I want to see if there's any different dialogue.
Hey, Date. Remember that time you were blackout drunk?
Mm-hmm.
You thought that locker was a urinal?
Please don't remind me.
Can we hear more? Hey, boss. Go on. Yeah, I was watching Reddit stories with Smosh this morning, and they kept talking, like, at one point they were talking about, like, how important it is as a parent. There are pictures of macho-looking men in loincloths with roses in their mouths. Okay. Pewter's a freak, is basically what you need to know. I love him. Good for him. Anyway, like, they're talking about how important it is, like, that you have a parent or like an adult role model when you're a child that accepts you unconditionally.
Today is Saturday. No reaction drama should be broadcasting soon.
First, no, it won't. Second, that's not even a TV.
And like accepts you, because like basically the story was like, I'm worried about my son who
This brings me back.
he dresses in a
Dante and I used to
very
make love on this table.
boss.
Not. We just poured salmon roe and seaweed salad all over each other.
That sounds even more kinky.
I've never gotten that dialogue before. But it was like, the story was like, I think my son might be gay, and he dresses regardless, he dresses very flamboyantly. I don't have a problem with it, but he gets bullied at school. It got bullied to the point that we had to move schools. I'm worried about him getting bullied at school this year, at this new school. Should I tell him not to wear like some of the more flamboyant clothes? And people were like, no, you should teach him how to defend himself, like with comebacks and things, so that he can you know, be confident. And they were talking about like how important it is as a child to have somebody in your corner in that way, and to like not force you to conform, but like to fully accept you and be like on your side. And I was like, oop, and then I cried. And the story had a happy ending, which made me cry more. But about Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences.
Yeah.
However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely the audience.
That sometimes gets to participate because we have to move things around. Hey, question.
The corpse you saw in Somnium.
Yeah, that shit's
I'm
scary.
wondering if that was some kind of vision of the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's see. As a man of science, I don't believe in such things.
But you guys are doing some weird ass
Prophecies
science.
and the like. However, if it was a prophecy, I would suggest the girl wear some kind of metal plate.
Huh?
You saw her.
If he's
She
played
was stabbed
Psychonauts,
countless
maybe.
times in the back.
Probably, honestly.
She could have used some stab-proof armor or something.
Peter, I love you. Hi, Maddie! Yeah, trying to be the adult we need in our lives. Yeah, it looks like Morgana. A little bit. I mean, the hair is not the right color, but I can see what you mean. The Somnium part is definitely similar. Yeah, for sure. From what I've seen of Psychonauts.
Just indulging in the fantasy of real-life prophecies. Don't mind me. Anyway,
It's okay, I love you.
prophecies are simply not possible.
Okay.
True.
Okay, I believe you. No, I do trust him on that.
I know about the ringtone you heard.
But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah.
Did Mizuki actually hear that?
She must have,
Or
because...
was it just a dream? Or her imagination?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, because, like, Ota left his phone,
Can you
right?
analyze the sound or something?
Unfortunately not.
Yeah, okay, boss. Boss is watching Mizuki with a compassionate gaze. Oh. The man's a freak and he's self-aware. Yeah, 100%. Okay. About the aphonia. It's not cured.
It didn't go well.
No. Unsurprising.
It's not all bad. The sink wasn't a total waste of time. We found clues.
Clues. Right.
Yeah. It was something. Do you believe in prophetic dreams? Probably not.
Where is this coming from? Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somnium. Her name is Iris Sagan. The girl you went to Bloom Park with today.
Yep.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
He is or she's a tattletale.
Prophecies, huh? That's why you called Iris. But Date, come on.
I know. A dream is just a dream.
Better safe than sorry. She's an 18-year-old.
Doesn't
She
necessarily
shouldn't
have
be
anything to
out
do with reality.
late
But
anyway.
still, I just have this gut feeling.
Date, are you alright?
So true, Zara. Everyone has their kinks, so why should we shame each other? So true, as long as it's consensual, safe, and sane.
Perhaps the sink is causing negative side effects.
I hope that's all it is.
Yeah, but like, if it was in Mizuki's Somnium, that would mean she saw it. So she's the one having the prophetic dream. We just saw it. Okay, this.
Boss, I heard a ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
I know. But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's real or something Mizuki invented. But if Mizuki really did hear that ringtone...
Then there must have been a phone somewhere on site.
Hi, one who
Did
knocks.
CSI report anything like that?
No, nothing. They searched the site, but didn't find a single thing. No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got
Okay.
it all recorded.
Cool. Can we watch it back?
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
I'm very proud of you,
So
Pewter.
we know about everything you saw. The phone, the frozen corpse.
Okay. Well, Mizuki, I'm sorry I couldn't cure your aphonia. Couldn't help Mizuki get her voice back. She's sitting on the chair. She looks drained, like an abandoned doll. Yeah, that's a really good way to describe her. Do you think she's okay? All right, let's ask.
Mizuki, I have to ask you.
Don't ever apologize
You
for
got
being
a
late.
Nile
Oh my
message
gosh.
And then you went to Bloom Park.
Dude, your attendance is not required at my streams.
Who sent you the message?
I checked her phone, but the history was white.
Like, all right, I love when people come hang out and we're normal on the internet together. But you're never required to be here. Like, I hope that you're here and having fun. I hope that it is safe and consensual over you being at my stream. Like, seriously though, right? Don't ever worry about that
I
kind
am
of thing.
trying to identify the sender now, but it will take some time.
Okay. Thank you for trying. Okay. Sorry, I just remembered something and... Okay. No, she didn't answer. Hey.
Mizuki, I saw something strange in your dream. Iris, she was frozen. She was dead. What was that? Tell me, Mizuki, please.
Date, there is no point attempting to speak with her.
Yeah, there
Mizuki's
is.
aphonia has not healed.
We can talk with her. Make her feel like we care instead of just ignoring her.
Mizuki, when we found you at the merry-go-round, you were holding the ice pick. I'm not accusing you of anything. I trust you. I just want to know why you were holding it.
You should be asking her
Answer me,
yes or no
Mizuki.
questions, to be honest. That way she can shake her head.
Date, please. Yelling at her is counterproductive.
Oh.
Damn it.
What is the eyeball? It's the AI eyeball that lives in my eye
Hey,
socket.
Mizuki, tell me something.
My personal companion.
In your dream world, I heard a phone ring.
I know,
Did
right?
you
I had
hear
forgotten
that
about that
somewhere?
dream.
Or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's no point talking to her. You couldn't heal her. Her symptoms haven't improved. She'll be sent back to the hospital. Maybe the doctors can help her.
Mizuki. All right. Well, what we
I
learn?
think I'll go to Bloom Park again.
Looking for the phone?
It might be there, it might not. I just want to be sure. Take care of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah, leave it to me.
I trust you. All right. Let's skedaddle. It's not painful. He has no eye there anyway. So, she just kind of hangs out in his eyeball, or in his eye socket as his eyeball. Charging again.
Now the news.
Oh.
Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found.
It's on the news.
Her body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki district. Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be put on
Not sure we
display.
should say that on the radio.
MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward. In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
Oof.
As a result of the pileup, 1 man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition.
Did he lose it in an accident? We don't know exactly what happened with his eye yet. The one who knocks? We haven't learned.
6 other individuals were treated for minor injuries.
Rough. That's
MPD
scary.
has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Yeah, it'd be like pitch black at this time of night in Japan, especially this time of year. Okay. Here we go again. Merry-go-round horse skewered upside down. It looks pathetic. Kawasaki District buildings in the distance. Yeah, I know there was silence, but sometimes silence tells even more than words, you know? There's a fence set up around the merry-go-round. Sorry that I'm observing all these again. Not sorry. I want all the dialogue. It's the control room of the merry-go-round. This is where the ride is operated. I think it'll be pretty normal here. It's been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. The weather's gotten to it pretty bad. Horse tornado. Pole. It's a metal pole. Last night, Mizuki was found in that column. Every time I see the car transition scene, I'm reminded of that one clip in the Ace Attorney anime, and it's guess who's back? Back again, or whatever the fuck. Yeah. Why was she in there? Last night, Mizuki was found in that column. A horse, of course. It's a horse from a merry-go-round. I think you mean a horse tornado, Betty? Bestie? A parasol. Anything else? The bench. It's a bench. Ooh, the sky. The night sky of Tokyo is bright. The sky is clear, but I still can't see the stars. It's not clear, it's cloudy, you dumb fuck. That's why you can't see the goddamn stars. Not just the fucking light pollution. Is that everything? Okay, I got it. Alright. Hi, Iba. Girl is sitting in the passenger seat. A girl? She's not sitting in a passenger seat. Scream shrilly.
Wait. Are you a ghost?
Idiot. It's me.
Who you? Me?
It's me.
Whom?
I said me.
But are you a ghost?
I'm not a ghost.
Then, Aiba? But why?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
Yeah, Greg Chun.
You can't just pop into
King.
my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
It looks like Aiba is standing there. How do you appear in Somnium?
I am connected to your brain via artificial nerve. I am part of your working brain. Our minds are one. During the sync, when the data that constitutes your ego is transferred, some of my main programming is also transferred. That is why I appear in Somnium.
Was that Crow in the game or outside? It was very loud.
Do I even need to explain this sort of thing to you?
Yes.
I have experienced syncing many times with you.
But I
Although
wanted to know.
It is true that I have never appeared to you in this form.
About your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium.
Yeah.
What's that about?
What do you mean?
Didn't she say that's like
you don't usually look like that.
supposed to be like
You have
the
a Somnium
ideal
form in
version
another form.
of what he
Oh,
wants someone to
yes.
look like?
Yes,
Taste,
that.
honestly.
Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Aw.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself
Yeah.
to your preference.
There it is.
If you could do that, change it. Be Reika from Tiefblau.
I will not,
Why not?
because I won't.
I ship them. Sorry.
It was somewhere around here, right? Where I heard the phone ring.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far. The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists. Dreams consist of memories.
I love
but
her
that does not
eyeliner.
mean that they perfectly mirror reality.
Maybe I'll do my eyeliner like that on
In
Tuesday.
fact, it is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted. For example, the events witnessed in the last Somnium were clearly they do not represent exactly what happened in reality. The ringtone as well.
Still.
Mizuki didn't necessarily hear it. I understand that.
Sorry. Like if you put in a detail in where the hair glows, I expect it to obey physics. Nah. Okay, I gotta be so honest though. You know how like every anime ever is like, how do I say? Where they, how do I say? Like an anime, they'll have like this stupid, crazy, spiky hair. My Japanese friends that have straight hair can do that shit. Like it's less unrealistic. It's more realistic than you might suppose. So like, I feel like her hair is not necessarily the most unrealistic in its style, other than the parts that are fiber optic or whatever.
Only lead.
As I mentioned earlier, I cannot say for certain if there was a phone here. However, if there is, it must be well hidden. CSI has already searched the area thoroughly, but they did not discover anything.
Maybe it was in the column.
Well hidden, huh? Maybe a place you can't see with the naked eye.
Let me see. I need to analyze the surroundings.
Oh,
It is certainly the case that the phone would
I see what you
be
mean now,
somewhere
Nox.
not readily visible to the naked eye. If it exists at all.
okay. I would, if I were Date, I would guess the column, but oh. Oh yeah. Hold. I forgot.
Look at that.
It appears to be a smartphone.
I knew it was in the horse.
Don't lie. You doubted me.
I fear my hair is closer to Nagito's hair than I would like to admit. In its style. So if my hair can do it almost that well, someone with thicker hair, like coarser hair, you know, horse tornado.
So how do I get it out?
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body. The horse's neck does not detach either.
There must be some hole or something.
I found one.
Where?
The mouth of the horse.
Yeah, okay.
I might be able to fit inside. One moment.
Are you gonna go pop out of my eye? Please don't show it. Okay, phew.
I got it!
Yes.
Honestly,
job,
my
Ida.
hair is really similar to Date's. It's a little longer, but I wear my hair like that all the time. And I have straight across bangs, as opposed to his like one strand. But the texture and like that style, I have all the goddamn time. Okay.
Iba, who owned this phone? The number is...
I told Iba the number. The results came back quickly.
This is a rental phone.
Okay.
rental.
The owner is unknown. It is registered
Oh, it's a
under false
burner.
identity.
Come on.
Okay. Well done. I'll be nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love you. Don't fall, by the way.
It's alright. Don't worry about me.
I'm
Aw.
not worried about you.
Aw.
I just don't want to get dirt in my eye socket.
How old is this game? It is 2019. So it's not that old, but it's an indie studio. Hey, guess what, guys? Guess what I just did? Hoping I have a napkin here. Guess who just spilled water all over themselves? Six years. Yeah, that's really funny that I'm playing this 6 years. By the way,
Do not worry about me. Finish your search and investigation. You should find some clues.
this look suits you.
How disrespectful.
No,
Do
you
know
look
how
cute.
hard it was to make that form?
No, it's cute.
No.
Iba's fine. I have to check that phone.
Date, look at the device history.
The Tom water spill curse. Yeah.
It's gone. No outgoing call history.
Yeah, he
What
and I
about
are the
the
same
incoming
bitch
history?
sometimes.
Only one call. 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
So she heard the
Mizuki must have heard
phone.
this phone.
That would connect to what we experienced in Somnium.
Could it be Ota's? Because
Who is the caller?
his is
Their
gone.
name isn't displayed. The number isn't in their contacts. In fact, there are no contacts.
Can we
No
call that
numbers at
number?
all.
The phone had no email addresses or browsing history that could be a clue either. Interesting. Just the one clue. The call at 9:02 p.m. I had Iba look up the number.
This number is also from a rental phone.
Okay, burner to
No
burner.
owner is registered.
Interesting.
Oh,
What happened?
the battery died.
Hmm.
The screen turned off.
Why? You have something you can do? Call that number.
Iba, remember the number I just gave you?
Of course.
Call it.
I have never played Asura's Wrath. I don't know anything about it. Hello. It connected. I'm scared. I don't remember who this is. It connected.
My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police.
You fucking idiot. You're not supposed to say you're with the police when you call a burner. You fucking moron. Oh, me and Date having the similar sense. Yeah, that's fair.
Are you an idiot?
Okay, hold.
They hung up.
Yeah, no shit. No, I flop back and forth between being Aiba, voice of reason, and then being Date, because those are the two parts of me. The very unhealthy shadow part of my brain that is very ENTP and stupid, has that in common with Date, and then the more analytical, logical part of my brain is Aiba, and then sometimes they align together to become perfect detective, but that man is goofy for that, yeah.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
What kind of low IQ ignoramus calls a suspicious
Get 'em.
number and says they are from the police?
So true.
I couldn't help it. I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
You asked her to call.
Me to call
I didn't think it would work.
I've been said. What did I just say?
Disappointing. There's
That's
no
so
other
funny.
word for it.
You're telling me.
Yeah, you're the dumbass. You think they're gonna pick up if you call it again?
Aiba, can you call it again? I'll be ready this time, I swear.
Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
They're not gonna answer, probably. Dipshit. They'll probably block your number.
The number you have dialed is no longer in
Yeah.
Damn, call deny.
Call deny?
Yeah, call denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Damn, you remember that?
Call Reika.
What? Why?
Because you brought her
I wanna
up.
hear her voice.
She put you on call deny.
Can't you try from another line?
I can, but I won't.
Nice.
Use a payphone if you want to call her.
I don't have my own phone. Loser. As long as I'm within range, I can use Aiba to make any call I need to. Whether it's a traditional line or a Nile message, I can have Aiba help me. Aiba's connected to my mind wirelessly as well. So even when she's outside of my eye socket, I can talk normally. I wish I had one of these. What cell tower did it connect to? That's a
Near
good question.
3rd Street, Shinjuku.
Shinjuku.
That's a wide range.
Yeah.
Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did. I can
Interesting.
tell from the number.
Does
Okay.
it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled.
They have Find My
The power
iPhone off.
also appears to be off. I cannot connect from any line because you blew it.
Get him. Why was the phone on the horse?
Unknown,
Horse?
but it does appear to be deliberate.
Phoneless
Did the
and
culprit do
Regaless.
this, or did someone else? And for what specific purpose?
I don't know that the culprit would do it because then wouldn't they just be found out? I don't know. Who is it? Do you know?
Probably someone involved in the incident. They hung up as soon as they heard you mention the police, then refused further incoming calls.
I feel like that's probably
That
the culprit.
behavior is at the very least suspicious. There would be no point to that now.
Okay, the crows are coming from in the game.
recipient
The
is
game.
alerted
The
to our
game.
presence and likely on the move.
Right.
Okay. Let's skedaddle.
Aiba, let's get going. There's nothing more here.
Where are we going? Iris's house?
Yeah. I'm curious.
About your prophecy? Absurd. It was nothing.
Let's hope so.
It's funny you mentioned Danganronpa because he helped work on Danganronpa. He's worked with Kodaka before. Aiba's sitting on the horse's head. Okay, we'll go to the residence. The residence. And then I think it's time to be done. It's almost, or it's after 8. I'd like to curl up in my little bed and read my little fan fiction tonight.
Coming! Date!
All right. Well, before we totally skedaddle, Pewter. Hey, King. Yeah, Amanomafuta is his actual name, but nobody calls him that. Oh my god, it was his birthday last month. Likes multiples of 16. That's his hear me out. Dislikes conservatives? He's the best. Working with machines, collecting doujin, and magical girls. He's so... He's so special to me. God, he's so fantastic. I love you, Pewter. Let's see. Boys Love, a depiction of love and eroticism between men. Although it sounds vulgar, it is often a display of pure sublime love, and there are many worthwhile works of art in the genre. Don't be so closed-minded. Goat, 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 goat. Uchikoshi, I love you. You're so cool. Yeah, it is unfortunate that he dislikes cats. I feel like he's probably had an experience with a cat. That would be my guess. Okay, that one's not funny. The agent that performs the sync. How about that? Boom, 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 boom. Doujinshi. Fan-made books and comics that celebrate a particular franchise, usually erotic in nature. I don't have any, but I need to do some research, so please send some. Yay! Yeah, King, I can send you some. Let's see, was there anything else? Yeah. The plural is somnia. Attaching the project the prefix in mean non or without results in insomnia. Nice. Etymology. There was a limitation that... Okay. Pewter added a new feature to the sync machine that allows you to slow down time, but it only works when Aiba is standing still. Why? Simply put, it was a limitation of the technology. When Aiba was standing still, she and Date are exchanging information at extremely fast speeds, which creates the sensation of time slowing down. But when Aiba is moving, it is not possible for her to exchange information as quickly because she has to use the resources to move and interact with the environment. Imagine a giant boulder on top of a hill. If you hold it with both arms, it will stay put, but if you only use one of your arms, the boulder will start to roll. In this context, incoming call history. Anything else? And then just tips. Izuki. Baby girl. Hi. Oh, I love her. All right. I'm so sad. I don't want to be done, but I want to sit in my little bed and read my fanfics. And I also need to go to bed earlier tonight because losing 1 hour of sleep yesterday threw me off a lot today and made me grumpy. Yeah, research, so valid. He's so real. Anyway, Wednesday should be question mark. It should be Ace Attorney. If it's not, I'll do a stream Friday. But I literally have no idea what you guys are talking about in chat, by the way. I don't know what you're talking about. Ace Attorney, yeah. Should be either Wednesday or Friday. If it's not Wednesday, it will be Friday. It's just that my friend might be doing a stream Wednesday night. We'll see. And then Saturday, I have a photo shoot, so no the Somnium Files. But then next Monday will be Ace Attorney again. There will be events up, so don't you worry. I do my best. Yeah, oh my gosh, I love this game. I love this song. I can sit on this song for forever. I love this game. It's so fun. As I mentioned in the first stream, it's such a fucking shame that I never got to show it to Chris. Because this, like, this sick sense of humor, that's me and him. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm doing a photo shoot on Saturday evening, assuming it doesn't rain. So far, it doesn't look like it's going to. And I hope all my stuff comes in time, because Spirit Halloween may have fucked me over, which is really sad. I'll just have to do a different shoot. But I'm doing a shoot for House in Fata Morgana, which is exciting. But yeah. Anyway, you know the drill. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Be good to yourself. Be kind. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Please wear a mask. And thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I still have no idea what you guys are talking about. Enjoy. Okay, whatever. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Okay, bye. I'll see you when I see you.